Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is lesson 311. Today, the lesson is the difference between wow and whoa. Okay, first thing to look at, which always surprised me, is sometimes students of ESL actually have difficulty with pronunciation. A lot of times, and the biggest problem is usually with wow. They often pronounce wow like whoa. So students will be reading, and WHOA will be there, and they'll read it as wow. And I tell them, no, wow is WOW. So remember, wow has that sort of a ow sound at the end, like you hurt yourself, like you hurt your finger, ow. So it's wow. And whoa, more like a O sound, like an oh boy. So first thing to really note is make sure you clearly know the difference in pronunciation. WOW is wow, and WHOA is whoa. Okay, let's go on. The interjection wow is used to show that someone is very surprised, impressed, or extremely pleased about something. All right. Yeah, here it's as an interjection. Remember, interjection, that's when you just suddenly say something, or you say something that interrupts somebody's speech. That's an interjection. So that's where there is some similarity between whoa and wow. Actually, whoa has a lot of meanings that's very different from wow. But there's one meaning that is similar, and that's sometimes when they both mean surprise. But you could kind of look and see where there is some difference. So again, let's get back to the note here. The interjection wow is used to show that someone is very surprised, impressed, or extremely pleased about something, extremely happy about something. So you can see right away that, wow, again, tends to be a little bit more positive. If we use wow as a verb, all right, this is another important difference. Wow can be a verb. Whoa is not a verb. So if it's a verb, it's always wow. If we use wow as a verb, it means to greatly impress and fill with enthusiasm and admiration. Like you could say, yeah, her performance wowed me. You could say that. Okay, let's continue. The original meaning of whoa is a command to a horse to stop or slow down. So that's where it really comes from. So obviously, if it's used in that way, it's always whoa. But you can imagine from some cowboy movies, the cowboys holding the reins, whoa, 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 trying to tell the horse to either slow down or come to a complete stop. So that's also important because that translates over to one of the uses that we use whoa as an interjection too. So let's continue here. One of the main uses of whoa is to tell people to do something more slowly or stop. We often tell people to speak more slowly. Like if somebody was speaking very quickly, too quickly, you couldn't understand them. Maybe they were very excited or nervous. And you would say, whoa, slow down, speak slower, so I can understand you clearly. You could say that. Let's continue here. Whoa can also be used to express surprise, interest, alarm, especially followed by a strong reaction. All right, so surprise is the one we're going to get to that. That's the one where there could be some crossover. This is why I think students get confused, is because there's a little similarity sometimes when they mean surprise. Interest, alarm. Alarm is probably more just with whoa, especially when something is threatening or scary. We're probably a little more likely to use whoa. Whoa tends to be a little bit more negative, especially followed by a strong reaction. Yeah, like if somebody was possibly threatening you, you say, whoa, back off. Whoa, what are you doing? Yeah, we wouldn't say, wow, what are you doing in a way like you're going to attack a person, or a person is aggressive or threatening you. You wouldn't say, wow, how nice of you. No, we'd say, whoa. So sometimes we almost use it to mean like back off a little bit too, which is basically similar to the idea of stop. Okay, good. Let's continue. Although this is not a hard and fast rule, so that means it's not 100%. Many people often feel wow is more often used in a positive situations. That's what I mentioned already. And whoa is in negative ones. Now you can find some examples where you could say, well, that's not 100% true. Yeah, but in general, probably 70-80% of the time, it's kind of true. Okay. All right, let's give some examples here. Especially if you're excited about something. So, wow, you did it. We probably wouldn't say, whoa, you did it. unless it was a bad thing, maybe. Or number two, wow, this is delicious. Yeah, we probably wouldn't say, whoa, this is delicious. We're a little more likely to say, wow, in this sort of situation. Wow, you bought me a present. Yeah, you're much more likely to say wow than whoa, you bought me a present. Sounds a little awkward. Whoa, you bought me a present. Like, yeah, no, we wouldn't do it that way. Anyway, here's some situations where whoa is probably more common. Whoa, speak slower. I can't understand what you said. Or number two here, whoa, don't climb on that. You might hurt yourself. Yeah, there's one where we wouldn't say wow. If you're warning someone, like whoa, like that's dangerous, you wouldn't say wow, don't climb on that. Wow sounds more like you're impressed, like they can accomplish that. They get good skill climbing up there. Now here you're telling them that there could be some danger, so it expresses some alarm. Whoa, I cannot believe you insulted her. Like that. Yeah, we're much more likely to use whoa instead of wow in this situation. Whoa, don't raise your voice to me. Yeah, especially if somebody was being aggressive to you. They started, talking to you in kind of a threatening way. So, whoa. It's another one was kind of like slow down or stop or back off. But here's some crossover. There's a few examples of crossover where maybe either one could be used. So there's some examples where it might be okay. You could either say wow or whoa, that's impressive. Yeah, you could. Or wow or whoa, look at the size of that mountain. Yeah, you could say wow, that it's kind of exciting. You say whoa, that like wow, you didn't expect that. Whoa, that's so large. Yeah, so sometimes, especially with size, we might sometimes use wow or whoa, either way. Okay, anyway. I hope you got a little bit of a better feel when to use them, when not to use them, what to look out for. Be careful about the pronunciation. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it's clear. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.